At their very core, Asics believe it's important to escape the hustle and bustle and the stress of everyday life. And that's why they put so much technology and emphasis into their products, so you can get out there and enjoy that experience of being out, staying healthy and playing lots of sport.
Chris.
Konnichiwa, Hiro-san.
Konnichiwa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Shall we go ahead to the Asics?
Yes, let's go. Hiro, how long have you been with the company?
Actually, this is my 20th year, so I've already spent more than 19 years with the company.
Can you tell me kind of what the decision on why Asics is here in Kobe?
Our founder, Kihachiro Onitsuka, started his company in Kobe. That's why we stay in Kobe.
What was Onitsuka's vision in starting the company?
It's not the guy who wanna just make a good high-performance product, but what he wanna do was just to save the children after World War II. Some kids don't have their parents, some kids don't have to do anything, so they have to do something. It's not really nice, but once he saw that all of those kind of things, he thought he wanna save those kind of kids and lives, and maybe even Japan, I think.
I learned on this trip the name Asics is an acronym for a Latin phrase. Can you explain that?
Right. It is Anima Sana Corpore Sano, and which means in English is sound mind, sound body.
A sound mind and a sound body really encompasses the mission that guides Asics to this day. Keiichiro Onitsuka founded the company as a way to help the people of Japan recover from the Second World War. He believed that sports had a way of lifting people's spirits, especially during tough times, which is as true now as it was then.
Asics ジャパン株式会社の上川です。普段スポーツマーケティング部に所属しており、トップアスリートやこういった大学のトップチームのサポートを行っています。シューズやアパレルのヒアリングを行っており、そういった学生さんたちの声を生かして商品作りなども行っています。また早稲田大学定休部は大学の対抗戦で男女13連覇を行っている日本の中でも強豪のテニスの部活となっています。
Hi, I'm Sarah Mandy. I am the Global Category Marketing Manager for Core Performance Sport, and I also look after the strategy for Core Performance Sport specifically. I think we're really fortunate in the fact that a lot of our athletes have really been great to work with. They all give us phenomenal insight and phenomenal input in terms of our product technology. But two of the athletes that stand out for us specifically, I'd have to say, is definitely Novak. He's been great on that front. And then from a women's perspective, I'd have to say Julia Georges. She's absolutely great. And from a women's perspective, I think she gives some nice insight in terms of product technology and helping us take that into our product.
By supporting junior athletics, Asics continues to pursue its founders' mission. At the elite level, players such as Novak Djokovic and Julia Gerges put the shoes to the ultimate test, making sure they're ready for you to wear to your local courts.
ワールドクラスのアスリートからの意見っていうのはすごく大事で、その選手が感じている感覚っていうのをどう数値化するかっていうことを考えています。具体的には軽い、柔らかいっていうのがなんでそこを求めているのか、深くもう少し掘り下げて、じゃあこの実験をしようとかこの計測をしようっていうふうに僕らはデータとして示す必要があるので、そういった、コメントから得た実験をこちらで行って、でまたそこを修正してまた持っていくっていうような過程をしています。
I really think that someone who hasn't necessarily worn Asics product before should get themselves into our product, purely because it is really the best technologically advanced athletic footwear. And I think once they find themselves in our product, they'll probably never look back. Naturally, for Asics, we're a product-led business, but I think First and foremost is making sure that you have the correct product on your feet, which ultimately contributes to an amazing experience that you will have in terms of any sport that you obviously participate in. But for us, I think more than that, it really is around the beauty that sport brings to communities. It is all around crossing race, age and cultural barriers, and we've seen that sport has the epitome to do that. So for us, it's really important to be able to contribute to consumer experiences. We sponsor some really, really great events. We're all around getting people moving and ultimately sharing these experiences with their friends, and we all know that great experiences lead to a great and happy life.
Having met some of the members of Team Asics and got to know them, it's apparent how passionate they are about the products they produce. Each new version of a product has to outperform the previous version. But it's more than just about that. It's about enhancing the overall experience. And by giving athletes the best possible products, they give them that best possible experience.